Hello, this is Vicky with vickistiggertales, and today I've got another Au.ra box. I love these boxes. These are so much fun. The guys over there are incredible to work with, and I wanted to show you a couple of different things that I noticed as far as changes, which I'm really super happy about. So the first thing I noticed, and it may not seem like much to you, but I love this little detail. These guys are all about detail, all about making sure that their packaging is on point, which it always is. That, and everything is, along the lines of being more earth friendly. This bag, this exterior bag, to keep everything from getting wet. If there was one day that I got something that was a rainy day and it got a little bit wet, but nothing was ruined or damaged or anything. But this is 100% compostable. Like, who does that? Au.ra does. Okay, so I want to get into this box. This is my subscription box, and always so much fun to open because it's the basic box. It is 2 candles, 2 soaps, an apothecary item. Here is my spoiler sheet. Okay. I better not read this because it might spoil something, because it's the care thing for, I think, maybe the apothecary item. So I'm going to set that aside too. But look, antique tissue paper, sealed with wax. Love that. Always have, always will. Everything inside is usually always sealed with wax as well. I love... I see the apothecary item. I'm going to save that for last because that is incredible. I see you, Brian. I see you. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Okay. Let me show you all the stuff, the cool stuff that I got. I'm also going to include a couple of things that I purchased from them off of Etsy. I want to show you the products themselves. They're pretty amazing. This first candle is called Charmed. Cool. And it's got crystals inside it, as they always do. They are Reiki cleansed. If you don't know what that means, I'll link a little description down below. But super cool. Oh man. You guys are so on point with your scent profiles. They are so amazing. So you guys know too out there, soy candle wax, all vegan friendly. Essential oils is the, for their profile, what they use for the scent itself. Oh, this is luscious. Okay. Definitely another favorite. And then the second candle is called Refresh. Ooh. Wow, this is a really cool scent profile as well. And definitely something, like, I can see this in my kitchen, and it's got kind of a foodie kind of smell to it. I'll have more of the information on the spoiler sheet. It usually contains what the notes are, so I'll read that in a little bit. Matches included. Then there are 2 soaps. Oh, and there's something underneath the soap too. Cool. So I feel like I got a little magic item. This one is called Nature's Land. I believe that I bought this in a lotion form. It is wonderful. This is what I want my husband to always smell like. It is so good. It's so like manly smelling, kind of not earthy, but like a manly spicy kind of smell to it. Oh, so good. And a bed of roses. Going down on a bed of roses. Oh yeah, and it's got that perfect rose scent. That's wonderful. I love the smell of roses. It's my favorite flower. So you got me some of my favorite flowers that I can admire and smell every day. So I'm loving this. Cool. Very cool. Okay, so they included, first off, which is super cool. I love these. I use them all the time. It's perfect timing, you guys, because I do get rid of the ones when they start to kind of get a little tore up. You know what I mean? But this is like a nice little loofah bag. You can put your soap inside of it, and this is wonderful for exfoliation, and it gets super sudsy. I love these. These are super cool. And this one has a little drawstring on it, so you can make sure that the soap doesn't come out. So awesome. And this is so cool. The apothecary item that I got for this box is a geode. Look how stunning. So Brian also does Reiki sessions. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but they are amazing. I have had several of them. And one of the things that was kind of pointed out to me is that some, my property that I live on needs to have more of like the raw natural rocks and gemstones that it originally had put back into it. So I wanted to try to find some, you know, rocks, geodes, stuff like that. I'd love to try to find some that are more, I'd say indigenous, for lack of a better word, to my area. So like turquoise is a big one around here. We've got lots of metals and stuff like copper, stuff like that. But as far as rocks are concerned, turquoise is a big one, pyrite, that kind of stuff. And this is perfect. I have a shelf that this is going to go perfectly on. Wink, wink, nod, nod. You know what I mean? Inside joke. So this is the box, but I have a couple of more, so stay tuned. I have a couple more things that I do want to show to you. I'm looking for my glasses. Oh, I covered them up. Okay. So, Charmed. It is a 6-ounce, handcrafted, all-natural, vegan soil wax candle with clove. Oh, that's what I smell. Yeah, clove. Love that. Cardamom, Tuscan cypress, mimosa, petals, amber, and vanilla. And then I have also the next one, which is Refresh. And that was a 6-ounce handcrafted, all-natural vegan soy wax candle, grapefruit, orange, lime, pastry, vanilla. See, that's that foodie smell, that pastry kind of thing. Pastry, vanilla, and coconut. So love that. That was wonderful. Those are both $14. The Native Land soap is $8. The Bed of Roses is $8. The Mystery Apothecary item is, it says, new items available soon on our Etsy shop. So do check, and I'll have it linked down below. Do check out their Etsy shop. They do have some amazing products on there, and I'll show you a couple of them. They have their soaps, their candles, their lotions, stuff like that are on there. So definitely a good look-see if you're in the market for any of this kind of stuff. And then it says decorative geode crystal quartz and natural loofah bag. So the quartz crystal was $20 and the bag was $3, making my total $67 and my charge is $48. So wonderful value in this. This is amazing. I can't believe how gorgeous that. My favorite color, and this is, gosh, I mean, this came out of nature, y'all. This is so beautiful. I love that. Okay, so to their products. I was in need for a couple of things that I like to personally have around in my house. One of them being just something to make my house smell a little bit like it's always fresh. So I usually use some kind of room spray or something to that nature in my air filter, on my sheets, on my couches, because after, you know, multiple times of sitting and just kind of chilling out, it doesn't always smell as fresh as you'd like it to. So they actually have room sprays, and they are absolutely amazing. So I bought 3 of them from them. Here's the first one. It's called Royal Garden. This has kind of a rose scent to them. And I was shaking it going, that's kind of cool. Not thinking about, you know, some kind of beads or whatever that would be like kind of emulsify all the natural oils and stuff together. But they're crystals. They're Reiki cleansed crystals. I'm like, of course. This is awesome. This smells like roses. It smells so good. The Santorini. Love this. I do this all over my house. This is like my everyday citrusy kind of smell. It's more the exotic crystal smell. I mean, an exotic fruit smell. So citrus, like kumquat, stuff like that. I love that for like every day. Here is the other one that I use, and that would be the one that I put on my my air filters. This one, actually, I have been using for my bedroom only, and it's one that's more of it's called Zen Garden, and it's more of one that's relaxation, kind of the lavenders and sages and stuff like that. I actually spray this. When I do a Reiki session with Brian, I spray this on my pillowcase and in my sheets. So when we do, like I can be completely relaxed with. I use this. I use a salt lamp that I have in my room, and some just meditation music that I use. So it's just added another layer of complete relaxation that is wonderful. And the last thing I want to show you guys, which is so cool, and I'm so glad they came out with these. These are wax melts. Now, I have several warmers in my house, not necessarily the type that actually burns the wax, because the ones that I had was from a different company that I actually used to work for, and the warmers would have a pod, but the pods that I have are almost empty. So I will be using them, or then Brian gave me some great tips to this too. This is a wax melt. This one smells like Santorini. This is that citrus, kumquat, you know, really wonderful smell. But these can be melted down and have them as like a room, like scent thing as well. He gave me a great idea as to stick these in a couple of like small salt and pepper shaker mason jars and sticking them in your car. Now they'll melt enough or get hot enough to be able to start releasing that oil to give that scent in your car as well. And then it being in that mason jar, even if it melts down, like I'm in Arizona, so it's 110. If I'm out and about, my car's parked out in the open, it normally isn't unless we're out. Then if it melts, it's just going to release that scent into my car and make it smell really wonderful. The next scent that he gave me was a little added bonus, and it was a super sweet gesture. We had been talking, and I was telling him that I'm kind of doing a little bit of redecorating in my house, and then I'm doing kind of more of a farmhouse style. And they actually had a farmhouse scent, wax melt. And these are wonderful. Same design, but it smells like the country. Oh my goodness. My grandma Barger had a farm up a little bit north of where I live, about an hour, I believe. And gosh, this reminds me of her house so much. She used to cook everything. She'd farm, so she grew her own vegetables. She grew her own livestock. So she doesn't grow cows, but she had cows and she had pigs and all that stuff. And we'd have all of that stuff was all fresh, farm raised and on our table, and so it was amazing. And that totally reminds me of what her house used to smell out like. She's a Southern grandma from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I miss her dearly, but now I have a little bit of her right here, which is cool. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please go check them out if you're in the market for anything remotely similar to what these products can give to you. My husband is Native American, very, very much into organic, making sure that things don't have toxins or don't have, you know, like they're more on the natural side of things from the earth. This is right up our alley. So if you're like that too, let me know. I can lead you over to where you need to go to find those products. I will have everything listed down below, and you can check them out for yourself. But this is an amazing small shop, and I really hope that they stick around for a very long time. I know they will, because their products are just stellar. Thanks for watching, you guys. You guys take care.